Hello students, a very good morning. Welcome to class 6. Let's start the today's session with a new chapter, term 3, 1, fractions. Students, right from your lower classes, you have studied this fraction, right? It's a very easy chapter too. Now, we are going to see the explanation of fractions. What do you mean by fractions, student? Fractions represent equal parts of a whole or a collection. Fraction of a whole. What do you mean by it? When we divide a whole thing into equal parts, then each part is a fraction of the whole. Suppose you are having a pizza. Your sister is asking one piece. So what you want to do? You have to divide the pizza into equal parts. Then you have to give one part to your sister. So that one part is called as a fraction of a whole. Now you understand, right? Now I am going to explain you with one example with a watermelon slice. See, the first figure is represent the slice of a watermelon, that is whole. The next thing, that slice is divided into two equal parts. So one watermelon is divided into two equal parts. So each part is 1/2. Now see the third figure. One watermelon is divided into 4 equal parts. So each part is 1/4. Now one watermelon is divided into 3 equal parts. Then each part is 1/3. Now you understand the fraction concept? Yes. The most common examples of fraction from real life are equal slices of pizza, fruits, cakes, bar of chocolate, etc. Right? Then a fraction has two important things. What are they? First one is numerator. Second one is denominator. This numerator and denominator is nothing but it's used to represent the fraction. What do you mean by numerator? The number on the top of the line is called the numerator. It tells how many equal parts of the whole or collection are taken. See, you have come across this fraction, the word numerator and denominator in your lower class, right? So suppose, for example, 1/2 means you will say that 1 is a numerator and 2 is a denominator. So what do you mean by numerator? It tells how many parts of the whole. Is it clear? Right? Then denominator. It is nothing but below the line is called denominator, and it shows the total divisible number of equal parts of the whole or the total number of equal parts. So the first one is shared one. That is, numerator is a shared one and the denominator is the total one. Now see the example 1/2. Numerator tells the number of equal parts taken and the denominator tells the total number of equal parts in a whole or collection. Students, don't get confused with numerator and denominator. Is it clear? That line is important. That is called as bar line. Okay. Then next thing is types of fraction. You know various types, right? Proper fractions, improper fraction, mixed numbers, equivalent fraction, unit fraction. Now we are going to see that each one. Okay. First one is proper fraction. What do you mean by it? Numerator is smaller than denominator. That is, your numerator must be smaller and your denominator is bigger. If the fraction comes like this, then you can say it's a proper fraction. Improper, it is a reverse of proper. So your numerator must be greater and your denominator must be and your denominator must be lesser. Mixed number, it is nothing but in a fraction, if the whole number comes, then you can say it's a mixed number. What do you mean by whole number, students? A number starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, like that it goes on. So those numbers are called as whole numbers. See this example, 3, 5 by 7. See here, 3 is a whole number, but 5 by 7 is a fraction. That is a type of proper fraction. Is it clear? Just go through it. Next one is like and unlike fraction. Like fraction is nothing but the like fractions or fractions with the same denominator. That is very, very important. Now in this chapter, we are going to see the like fraction. How will you convert unlike to like fraction? These things, okay? So the main thing is the like fractions or the fractions with the same denominator. See the given example, 1 by 4. Another one is 2 by 4. Here the numerators are different, but denominators is same. Is it clear? Then see your right hand side. Unlike fractions, just opposite of like fraction. Unlike fractions or the fractions with different denominators. See here the example, 1 by 2. Here 2 by 3. So totally it is different. Is it clear? Now you have understand the like fraction and unlike fraction. Then equivalent fraction. Students, this equivalent fraction also very important, because based on this we are going to do many problems. Okay. The equivalent fractions have the same value even though they may look different. What does mean? The equivalent fractions have the same value. That is very, very important. It must have the same value, but the numbers will be different. How is it possible? Let's see now. There are fractions that name the same amount or a part. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4. Now I am saying is equal. How it is? 1 by 2 is different. 2 by 4 is different. But now I am saying is both the fractions are equal. Because if you cancel out 2 by 4, that is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, you will get the answer of 1 by 2. In the given example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8 are all equivalent fraction. I'm saying except this 1 by 2, if you cancel out remaining 3 fractions, you will get the answer of 1 by 2 only. So then I can say it's an equivalent fraction. It must have same value. Again I am saying, students, it must have same value, but it may look different. Is it clear? Now, how can you do the equivalent fraction? Equivalent fractions using multiplication. This part is very, very important. Multiply the numerator and denominator of a fraction by the same number. That is very, very important. Here 1 by 3 is a fraction. I am just multiplying this 1 by 3 with 2. That is multiply by 2 for both numerator and denominator to make it equivalent fraction. Students, when you are multiplying any number with numerator, the same number you have to multiply with the denominator. That is the concept of equivalent fraction. So what you will get, 1 into 2 is 2, 3 into 2 is 6. Now I can say 1 by 3 is equal to 2 by 6, because if I cancel out 2 by 6, I will get this 1 by 3. So I can say is an equivalent fraction. See, when a fraction is given, now you know to make it an equivalent fraction. How can you make it an equivalent fraction? You have to divide both numerator and denominator with the same number. See the next example. 2 by 5, you are multiplying with 4. You will get 8 by 20. When you cancel out 8 by 20, that is 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20, you will get 2 by 5. So I can say 2 by 5 is equal to 8 by 20. Is it clear, students? Hope you understand this equivalent fraction clearly, because it's very important. When we are doing exercise problem, these things will come. Okay? Just go through it. Next one is the example of equivalent fraction. I told you it must have same value, but it may look different. I can say, see, in a fraction, the first circle is divided into 2 parts. So I can say 1 by 2. The second one is divided into 4 parts, but 2 part is shaded. So I represent 2 by 4. And the third thing is the circle is divided into 6 equal parts, but 3 part has been shaded. So it is 3 by 6. Now the fourth one is circle divided into 8 equal parts, but 4 part is shaded. But I can say 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 4 by 8. Then what will be the next fraction, student? I will say it's 5 by 10, right? Because if you cancel out 5 by 10, you will get 1 by 2. Okay? The next fraction type is unit fraction. A fraction with the numerator is 1. In a fraction, if the numerator is 1, then you can say it's a unit fraction. Then, formula used for conversion. This exercise, we are going to see the 2 formulas. Okay? The first one is conversion of mixed to improper fraction. What is a formula? Improper fraction is equal to whole number into denominator within bracket plus numerator divided by denominator. Okay, just go through it. Now based on this formula, we are going to see one example. Okay, see, it's an example given in your book, students. Example 10. Convert 5 3 by 7. We know it's a mixed fraction. Now we are going to convert into improper fraction with the formula given, right? We know 5 is a whole number, 3 is a numerator, 7 is a denominator. Here, take this formula, whole number into denominator, that is 5 into 7 plus numerator is 3, then divided by 7. So 35 plus 3 by 7 is equal to 35 plus 3 is 38 by 7. Now we get an improper fraction. How can you identify it as an improper fraction? Because numerator is greater, denominator is lesser. Is it clear? This also very important. Conversion of mixed to improper fraction. Okay? The next formula is improper to mixed fraction. How? Quotient plus remainder by divisor is equal to quotient remainder by divisor. See, it's in another example. Convert 17 by 3. It's an improper fraction. Now we are going to convert to mixed fraction. How? See, you have to divide 17 by 3. So we know 3 5s are 15. So 17 minus 15, we will get the remainder of 2. Now I can say the topmost thing is called as quotient, as you know. The remaining thing is called as remainder and the divisor. But we know that formula to convert improper to mixed is quotient remainder by divisor. So what's your quotient here? 5, and the remainder is 2 and the divisor is 3. So you can say 5 2 by 3. These two formulas are very important. Okay. The next thing is It's one example. How will you add two mixed fraction now? We'll see. First take 3 2 by 4. It is nothing but 3 plus 2 by 4. As I told you, quotient plus remainder by divisor is equal to quotient remainder by divisor. First step is like that only. Second step is I'm just taking the whole number as separately. Here what are the whole numbers? 3 and 7. Then take the remaining two fraction. 2 by 4 plus 2 by 5. Then 3 plus 7, the whole number if I added, I will get the value 10. Now 2 by 4 plus 2 by 5, it has been changed into 10 by 20 plus 8 by 20. How is it? Just think of what I did here. I am just taking the LCM for 4 and 5. Students, you know very well, right, to take LCM. So we have to take LCM for 4 and 5. We will get the value of 20. Then what is the next step? We have to find out the equivalent fraction. Take the number. Children, see your left hand side. 2 by 4. What number is multiplied by 4? We will get the value 20. Think of, yes, it is 5 by 5. So the answer is 2 5s are 10 and 4 into 5s are 20. Then take another fraction, 2 by 5. What is multiply with 5? We will get 20. Think, yes, it is 4. So 2 4s are 8, 5 4s are 20. Now we'll get the value of 10 by 20 and 8 by 20. Then what we have to do? See the next step, 10 plus add these two things. See, you can't add the unlike fraction. When you want to add, you have to make the fraction to be a like fraction. To bring off that like fraction only, we are doing the steps of taking LCM and finding the equivalent fraction. Students, it is clear to you now? Yes. See this 2 by 4, see the third line, 2 by 4 plus 2 by 5 are unlike fraction. How can you make unlike to like? By taking, again I am saying, how can you make the unlike fraction to like fraction? By taking LCM and by doing the equivalent fraction. Now 10 by 20, 8 by 20 are like fraction. Now I can add. So 10 plus 8 is 18 and 20 we can take it as a common. Now 18 by 20 has been cancelled out with the two tables. So I am getting 9 by 10. So 9 by 10 is the answer. Okay. Then another exercise. Sorry children, it's an exercise 1.1. Now what we have seen in the example that we are going to do in the exercise problem. See the first two subdivisions or fill-ups and true or false. I will give those things in a notes. Okay. Now straight away I am just doing the problem. Find the sum of 1 by 7 and 3 by 9. Sum, it is nothing but we want to do the addition. But these two fractions are unlike fractions. Now how can you add? We know to convert unlike to like, we want to do LCM and equivalent fraction. So answer, take 1 by 7 plus 3 by 9. Now which thing we have to take LCM now? 7 and 9. See your right hand side. 7 ones are 7. In the 7 tables 9 will not come. Then take 3 tables. 3 ones are, it is same. 3 3s are 9. Again 3 is going with 3. So the LCM value is 7 into 3 into 3, that is 63. Students, as you know very well, to find out the LCM, it's just to remind you, I have explained in this problem only. Okay. Now the LCM value is 63. Now you know to find out the equivalent fraction. So take 1 by 7. What is multiply with 7? We will get 63. In the 7 tables, 7 nines are 63. So multiply that 9 with both numerator and denominator. So we will get the answer of 9 by 63. Same thing, 3 by 9 is 9 sevens are 63. So it's multiplied both numerator and denominator. We will get 21 by 63. Now we seen that in the example, right, to find out the equivalent fraction, the same procedure you have to follow. Okay. Then add it. What is 9 plus 21? 30. 30 by 63. Students, you will not leave that fraction as it is. If you can cancel it, you can. Otherwise, just leave it. Okay. But you have to try whether we can do the cancellation or what. Here 30 by 63 is there. So just think of 30 and 63. Which table it will go? Obviously 3 tables. So 3 tens are 30 and 3 21s are 63. So the answer is 10 by 21. Is it clear? Students, in this problem, we did just to find out the sum of 1 by 7 and 3 by 9. First step, we did LCM. Second step, finding the equivalent fraction. Then we get the answer 30 by 63. In case if we can do the cancellation, we can. Otherwise, leave it. Is it clear? Just go through it because it is a new thing for you. So far, in your 5th standard, you have studied just adding the fractions, right? But this is a new thing for you to convert unlike to like fraction. Okay? Shall we move on to next problem? Yes. What is the total of 3 1 by 3 plus 4 1 by 6? Students, is a mixed fraction. How will you do? Let's see. Take this number 3 1 by 3 plus 4 1 by 6. It's a mixed fraction. So total, obviously you know you want to do the sum only. How can you do the sum? We already seen one example, right? You can take the whole number separately. Then you can find out the LCM. Then equivalent fraction. In that procedure also you can do. It's another procedure I have introduced here. If you want, you can do this method also. It is up to your wish. Okay. Whichever method you feel very easy, you can take it. Okay. Now, we know that formula to find out mixed to improper fraction. Right? Mixed to improper fraction. See, 3 1 by 3. How will you make it to improper fraction? We already seen one example, right? That is whole number into numerator plus denominator divided by denominator. Here one small example I have shown you. 3 1 by 3. It is nothing but in the denominator with the whole number just multiplied. With the coming answer, you just add with 1. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 1, 10. It's a short way to find out the improper fraction from mixed fraction. Is it clear, students? If you want, you can use the formula or you can use this short method. Again, I am saying take 4 1 by 6. Multiply these two things. 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 1, 25 by 6. Now what we have to do? You have to add this two fraction. 10 by 3 plus 25 by 6. Again take the LCM. Now your LCM is 6. You have to do an equivalent fraction. Okay. Okay. Here in this problem I didn't do. Okay. But you just practice and see. Okay. Whether you are getting the same answer or what. So the answer is 20 by 6 plus 25 by 6. Just add it. 20 plus 25 is 45 by 6. When you cancel out this 45 by 6, 7 6 are 42, remainder is 3. So the answer is 7 3 by 6. 7 you can't do anything, but 3 by 6 you can do the cancellation. That is 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So answer is 7 1 by 2. Students, this is option up to you only. If you want, you can follow the example problem, the method, or this method. Both are correct only. Okay. If you do the problem in both the methods, you will get the same answer only. But which method is easy for you, you can follow it. Okay. Students, the remaining problem we will see in the next session. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.